We go hard in the paint, you know me by now. Right, we just got our paladin, which means we are able to respec her off the bat.
When
and
I
you know
speak,
me.
You listen.
I do love a respec.
I shall be here in my cap.
As the
Let's go, go, go! With Mithara and getting a paladin that is going to change what our Warlock does as well. Is she naked? I mean... Should we just continue? Right. Alright, I'm going to have to put some clothes on before I do this. I would say that we might lose what we've done. Anyway, just don't look at her. Just, like, turn her, like, just don't look at her. Like, turn away. Turn away. No, probably don't turn away. Okay. It's fine. Right, so we're going to do Paladin, Oath of Vengeance, keep all that. I'm really excited. I really, really like Paladins. So I'm excited to have one in. And to be fair, I'm really excited to have Mithara in just to be able to hear some of her voice lines and whatnot. I feel like this is going to be really, really cool. I'm going to take Charisma down to 14. I'm going to dump Wisdom, dump Intelligence. I don't want Wisdom. I prefer to have a 10 in Wisdom, but it's going to be what it is, I guess. 16, 14, 14, 8, 9. Yeah, it's gonna do. I'm not particularly chuffed with her, but it is what it is. And confirm. Right. Look, she's got clothes on here. No idea. Right, let's go. Let's get her something on, otherwise it's going to be vastly distracting. So the thing is, we're going to have a big armor. Change. Okay. Alright, so let's level up our paladin. So we are going to keep her pure paladin, because I think pure paladin is good enough to delete people. And we're doing, and to be fair, I think like normal paladin is still just as fun. Right, so we are going to go straight into a great weapon fighting. So when we roll 1 or 2 on a damage die with an attack with a two-handed weapon, that die is re-rolled once, which is obviously brilliant. More a chance to get better stuff. Prepared spells, obviously we can change these, but we might as well do them at the time because that's what I like. Compelled Duel is quite interesting. Force an enemy to attack only you, giving it disadvantage against other targets. It is a wisdom, and our wisdom is 9, so that's the reason why we're not going with that. So we're going to go Bless, because sometimes you just need a Bless in your life, in all honesty. We are going to go Thunderous Smite. Wrathful Smite is a wisdom save. Thunderous is a strength save, so we'll do that because our strength is going to be fairly okay. Shield of Faith, maybe worth a go. Early on, probably not. And then probably Good Versus Evil. I never have used that in my life. I might do Compelled Duel. I mean, I just said it was a wisdom save and there's no point. Make yourself immune to fright and gain 5 temporary hit points each time. Smearing Smite, I'll do that. We will gear her up better. Alright, let's go race, prepared spells, then we get one more. We're not going to need command or anything like that. You're going to see why in a little bit. I guess I just do good and evil here, even though I'm not going to use it. And there's no point taking the stuff for the wisdom save because it's just not going to happen. Let me quickly do this. Okay. Right, prepared spells. Again, command I don't really want. I will do heroism. And our first feat, always the fun stuff. We are going to go alert, because Astarion in this game, or the build that he's got at the moment, has taught me nothing other than going first is always best, especially on honor mode, where If an enemy goes fast, they can do massive things to you, and I don't want them to do any things to me. I just want to have a nice time. Alert it is. Okay, and then prepared spells, no command, and we will take Branding Smite. Possibly marks your target with light, preventing it from turning invisible. Handy, but the extra damage, weapon damage, is obviously really, really nice as well. Protection from poison. Touch creature to neutralize all poisons affecting it. Yep, we will leave it like that just for the time being. And get a really nice class ability here. You and any allies get a bonus to saving throws, which is nice, just a permanent thing. Right, we don't want command. I'll probably take protection from poison. Yeah. Level 7. Subclass features, I can't remember what it is. If you hit an enemy with an opportunity of attack, your movement speed increases by 4.5 meters on your next turn. That's handy. And then, but the game really wants me to have command, doesn't it? If that was a bonus action, I'd take Cure Wounds. I mean, I guess I'll take Less Duration. Just to ail people.
Can't give up now.
However, so I really like my Warlock. The problem is I'm not being able to do much damage. I'm using my sword more than not each turn. And the problem with that is really Eldritch Blast is so strong, I'm doing less damage for having to do that. So I am going to respec my Warlock. I'm going to keep...
Companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest.
I'm not distracted. I will enjoy myself whenever I please.
Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
Right, can I respec now?
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark. Dost thou require a new ally, as thou desire?
Right. And the reason why we're not going to take command and stuff like that on the Paladin is because we're going to be a little bit... I don't know how I feel about these gloves. I look badass, though, but we're going to have to say goodbye to that. So we're going to go to Warlock, because the problem is with the respec that I've done, I've lost my second attack, and it's going to really cripple me. And I am going to be more of a caster. Now, the reason why I'm going to be a little bit more of a caster is because we have no casters, so I have to fill in that role. We're going to take Friends. I've never seen anything bad happen with Friends, so we're going to take that and assume that that's going to carry on the way it's going. And we are taking the Fiend. The class features, when we kill a creature, we get 4 temporary hit points. Yeah. Spells, we are going to do Armor of Agathis, because it's until long rest, and we can just cast that either in the morning or just before a long fight, or whenever we fancy it. And the other one, I think I'm going to do Hellish Rebuke. I did think about doing Hex, because I know Hex... Between that and like Hellish Rebuke, I think I'm going to do Hex, because I think Hex in a longer fight is obviously more handy. And using a spell slot on Hellish Rebuke, I don't know if it's more worth it than Hex. I would argue no, but I could easily be pushed off of that really quickly. Right, so I'm still going to go 17. I'd like to get my dex up, because... I mean, Dex is king just because... And I think that's the thing, because Dex goes off of your initiative, you get bonus to your initiative. Having a good Dex is so, so important. So I'm thinking of this. So we go 17 Charisma. We've already got the Hag's Hair, which pushes up to 18, which is nice. Wisdom, because most of the checks we get is Wisdom. Dump Intelligence, Constitution 14, Dexterity 16, and 8. I think I'm happy with that. We'll just come in here. So I want to change History for Deception, because Deception is an actual check that actually helps with stuff. And we will keep it in Arcana. Yeah. The Voice of Confidence, I bred them. We will then level up. So we lose our crazy AC, but I actually think what it replaces us with is characters that can just like one-shot stuff. Or one-turn stuff, I should say, is probably vastly more accurate. We are going to go with Command. We are going to go Agonizing Blast, Repelling Blast, you know, the usual. We are... what spells can we get? Lots and lots of fun spells here. I think we go for Scorching Ray just for the DPS. Just for a little spike damage if we need to get something gone. I think it is really, really nice, but obviously lots of good spells here. We're still going to go with Pact of the Blades. We're still going to be a fighter. Oh, sorry, we're not going into the fighter subclass, but we're still going to be fighting, I should say. Just be more Eldritch Blasty, I suppose. Cantrips will take Minor Illusion. Not that I use it very often, but it's really good for grouping up enemies. Obviously, most of what I'm doing here is blind, so it's a bit harder to do that. But I'll get better. And here, lots of good stuff, but we're going to take Misty Step. Just because it gets you out of every... it's like the best thing in the world, I think. And then here, we're going to go Ability Improvement 2 to Charisma. That should be... when I jump out, that should be at 20 with Hag's Hair. It might not be showing in here, though. Which means I get a +5 boost to Charisma. Panicking. I'm 99% sure I did get it. Right, level 5, we're going to take Counterspell. Just because otherwise we have no other force of Counterspell. I love Hunger of Hadar. But I think I'm going more of a control-based... Warlock. I love Hunger of Hadar. You can do lots of cheesy stuff, like cast this, then go Sanctuary, or cast this, then do like Plant Growth or something like that, just to hold people in here. But I don't think that's what we're going to do. We're going to be we're basically going to be a control Warlock. Stop everyone. I mean, that's the plan, but... and then here, what are we going to go? Probably Devil's Sight, the same as what everyone picks, really. And that allows us to see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, which is obviously lovely. Level 6, Warlock. So level 5 gave us 2 attacks a turn, I believe. So now we are going to come out of Warlock. And obviously before we went fighter and stuff like that. Now, I did want to do fighter, but I think with our paladin we're going to be able to just like destroy stuff. And I think straight out fighter is still obviously really, really amazing. We are going to go Bard. I love Bard. And it's going to be so powerful. I did want to do something funny with Rogue, but then that leaves like Astarion in an awkward position where we might want to then get rid of him or something like that. So I just thought, you know what, we'll do Bard. We haven't done Bard, let's do it. I want to keep that Warlock in us because I think Warlock is a fun class, but let's try something else. We'll keep Vicious Mockery and we'll do Mage Hand. Spells, Healing Word as a bonus action is lovely. Dissonant Whispers I like. Tasha's Hideous Laughter I like. And then the last one, I'll probably put Shockwave there. Because it's always handy to... oh, I didn't do my starting thing. I think it's a violin anyway, which is cool because I really like how they cast when they hold a violin. And then we're going to go at level 2 Bard, Jack of all trades, you and your allies. Oh, so another short rest. And that's the good thing about Bard and Warlock. We both get bonuses from short resting. So I do like the synergy there. Spell-wise, nothing too interesting. I could do Speak with Animals, just so we have that. And accept. And there we have it. So I look at this, how close are we from... So we're still quite far away from leveling up, but then looking at us at the moment, we've got a pure paladin with Mithara, we've got a warlock slash bard with our main character, and they both stack with charisma as well, which is obviously really good. We've got a light domain shadow heart with 1 level in sorcerer, so she can fly after casting a spell. We've got a Starian, who is basically your average Doomstalker ranger rogue. He's a ranger rogue, isn't he? Yeah, 5 levels in Ranger, 2 in Rogue. And yeah, so now we're going to gear up, because Mithara needs something a little bit better. I believe... Yeah, we're not proficient with heavy armor anymore, sadly. Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Right, so let's start... Yeah, we do get the violin. Cool, cool, cool. I do like the violin. I think it looks the coolest. Been having like a sneezing fit lately. Right. Now we need to gear up. Is this the quickest way to gear up? No. Okay, so the 2 important things that we need on Mithara as a paladin immediately are this helmet. When you apply a condition with one of your smite spells, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. Boom. I will click... is that the right setting? I want it just hidden during dialogues, but in fights it's cool to be there. Then there are a set of gloves, if I'm not mistaken. Whenever the wearer deals radiant damage, the target receives 2 turns of radiating orb. I believe they're the gloves that she needs as well, because she will be doing a lot of radiant damage. If I remember rightly, a lot of her smites. So let's go to Spellbook, Reactions. There we go, Divine Smite. So I want to be asked on all these things. And then we basically use that as a reaction after we hit something. And then we can spike radiant damage. We put orbs on people. It stacks with what Shadowheart is doing as well, which is obviously crazy. So very happy with that. I can get back to her inventory. Boots, boots, boots. She probably will just have the Helldusk armor then, because we can't hold it. I'm sure she is. Yeah, she can wear it, which is cool. Do I give her the cloak for more AC? She's probably going to have the big fire 2-handed sword. I think that's still the best sword that we've actually got in the camp.
At your bidding. Curious.
I do like her voice actor, I have to admit. It's a very unique voice. So we have got sort of life stealing, because our Warlock is now no longer going to be obviously casting or using their sword in combat. It's mainly going to be like Eldritch Blast and stuff like that. Gloves do I have at the moment? So what I do want to do for my Warlock is... I wish there was... Can I type? Where are the... What am I even looking for? What are they called? Is it Daredevil gloves? Or does Gale still have them? The Daredevil... Oh, does it not just come up in there? I'm thinking it's like dyslexia time for me. Right, so Daredevil gloves. I gain 1+ bonus to spell attack rolls. Also, your ranged spell attacks are made as melee spell attacks when you are adjacent, which should mean I'll be able to do Eldritch Blast wherever I want. So your armor... Ooh, these would be quite good with bards, though. Your armor class increased by 1. But I suppose the Daredevil is just going to be better for Eldritch Blast, and that's what we've got to focus on. I keep doing this when I play this game, and I just forget. Thanks for the message. I'll check it out later. I keep forgetting, like, the best way to actually, like, win on this is just dealing damage, and I consistently forget that. I make tanky characters, and then they can't really do much. Or, it's probably not accurate, but they don't do enough. Misty Step, and then there's nothing else I want from Gale, so that's absolutely fine. Lae'zel, nothing I want from you. I do need to find some armor for my Dark Urge, though. That's the only issue that we've got. I probably will swap it with Shadowheart. Because it's like, I then need to buff Mifara up a little bit more. So let's give her the Cloak of Protection, which brings my AC down to 20. Do I want to give her the Ring as well? Probably. Which does bring my AC is going to go down to 18, which isn't obviously amazing. We have got Shield that we can cast once, which does raise my AC by 5. So perhaps everything else is a little bit OTT. We're not proficient. The wielder has a bonus to saving throws against saves, so I can no longer wear that. I still believe Height of Smiting. So you gain temporary hit points to your Charisma modifier. Your Charisma modifier is 2. I don't know if that stacks. If it stacks, that's amazing. If not, then it doesn't. Simple as that. I might swap with Shadowheart for her armor, in all honesty. Alright, we're going to have a nice little gear up to start with, but I think we can all agree it's always important to have the best stuff, the best possible stuff. Where's my flaming sword? Give me my flaming sword. There is, I can't remember what it's even called. Imagine I had, like, accidentally sold it. I'm not saying I'd cry, but that's like, where is it? Have I, like, lost the plot? Oh no. Oh, Lazel still got it. I panicked then. Have got the bow advantage against monstrosity enemies, so I'll give that to Mifara, because that helps, and I always forget about that. And we'll give her the flaming sword, which does a flaming damage, which is really, really cool. 6 to 19 is still probably the best thing that we do. Like, my character, I'm not really sure. I might just dual wield, because I did say before that I really wanted to dual wield. I find that really engaging. Like, acrobatics +1, armor class +1. I do like the armor class plus. I might just put that on Mifara just for the time being. And seeing how that goes. Like, Misty Step. Don't need Misty Step. Advantage against being charmed. So Mifara is obviously going to be able to spike damage quite a lot. And so's Astarium. No, it's just Mifara. Don't think we've got anything else. Right, now it's my character. I wonder if we keep Sword and Shield on her for a little bit. Until I, like, have a better idea. But we do need different armor on her. Because she can no longer wear heavy armor, which is a little bit disappointing, but it sort of is what it is. Take 2 less. Can Shadowheart wear heavy armor? That's... No. That does look badass, though, I have to admit. Because I really want that on my Warlock, really. Shadowheart. Hide behind your shield. Hide behind your shield. And Shadowheart. I mean, she could go back to undead creatures that hit her get radiant damage. This is a very undead-heavy area. So it's not like the worst thing in the world, it just doesn't feel like mega sexy. And then what I'll do for the time being is then I'll put the Arcane Synergy helmet, so when you inflict a condition gain Arcane Synergy, I'll put that back on my Dark Urge, which basically weapon damage does charisma, which I think happens anyway, or might not actually. Right, and then what are we missing? So if we can get a ring or something on Mifara, that would be great. I don't think we have any, like, amazing necklaces or rings. When one of your cantrips dealt cold, Mifara. Can I just search? Don't think, no, they're all spells, aren't they? I didn't know if any of her smites class as a cantrip. I mean, that'd be amazingly, amazingly powerful, wouldn't it be? When you deal acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder damage, that element infuses your weapons. Until the end of next turn, you deal an additional 1d4 damage. I don't know if that would stack with her sword. Let me read it again. God, I've lost it. Just as when using a spell or cantrip. I will put that on her because she does do smites. Like, she's got Thunderous Smite that she could do. It does thunder damage. She would then get a 1d4 on her like stuff. I mean, a d4 isn't exactly sexy, but saying this, is this Soulbreaker better? Probably not because of this ring. If she would get, it'd be a gift. It'd be literally amazing. But it is what it is. Okay, what swords do we have? Gets restrained, longsword, hand axe. Just want to see if there's anything worth putting on my Dark Urge, because now she's not really front line. She can hover in a different place because she's not really going to be doing damage, so to speak. I love the glaives and stuff like that. Am I even proficient with this shield? Apparently I am. So I might just continue like that then. And then we just need a necklace. Let's make sure that's the Misty Step necklace. You haven't got one. Because even a bad necklace, we might as well equip it. Shoot magic missile. Get Mithara to be a Yeah, I'll just do this. When one of your cantrips deal acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder adds to your spellcasting modifier, you're never going to get a benefit from it, but... Right, and we'll go with this, I think. We go wet, we go wild, we find out what works, and then we continue. Sad this helmet's not on anyone. Like putting that on Mithara, for example, might be better than this helmet. It's like temporary hit points, bruh. No critical attacks against you. Yes, yes, yes. That means like 3 of our people, no crit, nothing can like crit us. I mean, well, Warlock's AC is still 20. Which is good. Obviously the shield is the +2. It's still decent. So I think we have got something there. We do want to get an item today to make my Warlock be very a control-based Warlock in hold person, stuff like that. Is sort of what we're going with. My Dark Urge can hold people and then everyone else can smash, smash, smash. And Mithara and Shadowheart are just going to literally lay the smack down on people. Let me have a drink. And then, shall we go have a fight? My character doesn't look as epic anymore, though. But yeah, so we're going to have a look how this feels in combat. Send all the magical stuff. Or Brand the Weak is something we will keep on Mithara. Brand the Weak is an important thing that we are going to use later. Expose the weak points of an enemy. They become vulnerable to bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing. It's going to be very important later on. Other than that, we don't have a cloak, which is... Oh no, that goes straight through. Yeah, hide the violin, because I don't like the way it goes through everything. Right. And I think we're geared up for success. We're going to have to... Send to camp. Send to camp. Right, are we all long rested?
Will guide me.
You're missing one spell. We'll probably go from here then. Let's get Astaria to come get our gold back, because I'm not made of gold. Contrary to the game's belief.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Hi, Withers. And I am going to do this until I get my 500 coins. I did forget to do that when I did it once.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Right. I'm excited. I'm excited. I didn't do anything I said I'd do off camera. You know me. Hello. Let's leave the camp.
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome companion. You can pass as a true soul, but they cannot. Be sure to keep them close, so you can speak on their behalf if the cultists ask too many questions.
Oh, I forgot we... caution and vigilance should allow you to explore the tower unscathed.
Steel yourself and venture forth.
Okay, no, we did jump to safety. Okay, it's fine. I assume they're not instantly aggro because we're not going back to Moonrise yet. What's here? Bloodlust. Oh yeah, because Astarian had a nibble of me. Okay, so we're going to basically explore, get some items, kill some more mini-bosses with our new crew and see how they get on. Oh, Astarian is still hiding. Don't use hide anymore.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Right, let's go. The door this way. Oh, okay, I know where I am. That's the toll boss. Gotcha, gotcha,
Time to
gotcha.
press ahead.
I was a little bit confused where we were, though. Not gonna lie. Right, Astarian, can you get Long Strider? Where do I want Long Strider? Move close. On my Warlock. And Mithara. And now everyone has Long Strider.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Do I have to go through that way?
What
Can
path
I
lies before me?
semi-get through here? I have no idea where I am going. Which isn't great. Oh.
Better not be cursed.
But I do like this area because there are quite a few mini-bosses and that is like mega fun. Oh, I'm very sneezy today. It's a sneezy day. Waning moon. Oh, this is the distillery or the pub? I guess we'll go in here first. Nervously.
That sign above. This must be a brewery. Or distillery.
Fair.
I could use a drink after wandering these ruins.
Right. Let's go to it. It's going to be our first little test. Is our weapon still bound? Packed a weapon permanently. Okay. Now this is going to be very much... very much a test, but... I should probably get a Starion up here.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. I'll take this way.
Oh. As we're trying to get into position. What in all nine tails are you?
Son of Thorn! Son of Sword Coast! Go on! Cheers! Bottoms up! Go not!
I dread to think what it is.
I've seen some grotesques in my time, but this is something else.
No, I will not drink. Apparently Mifara likes that. And then look, this is what I want.
I will gut you.
All 4 of my team going fast. It's so strong. Let's see how much damage we can do in one turn. He's got 374 health. Outside normal range. That's awkward. Does that help? He's 64.
Watch him. The acid salted his bruise.
Okay, it didn't do a lot of damage. Piercing immune. I need to start paying attention to enemies. Slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, thunder, all immune. Okay. In your legendary action, you have a plus 10 bonus to your next saving throw against condition. You can use this 3 times. Okay. Legendary action, Overfuming Brew. Once per round, can use his legendary action when his brew is changed by a foe, dealing 3d6 damage with the corresponding damage type. The overflow also grants his allies +2 bonus to strength or grants their attack an additional 1d6. Okay. Good to know. So, have a fire arrow to the face then. Oh, that's a low. Let's turn off passive, turn off sharpshooter. And have a fire arrow to the face, I guess.
The drink. It's turned necrotic.
Okay, now he's burning. Right, the last one, shoot his friend then. There we go. Not the greatest of turns. Mifara can get far on her turn, but not enough. She does have soul branding. Remind me what that is. Class action. Bestow the absolute flame on a creature. Its movement increases by 1.5. Oh, and does an additional, so let's do that on yourself. That's for 3 turns. So I can move further. That means I can hit you this turn, which is nice to know. I'm a bit rusty when it comes to Paladin, so let's keep that there. Let's go to Warlock. Oh, I'm not efficient. What armor am I not efficient in? It's going to be the shield, isn't it? Oh, I can't wear medium armor. Oh. Oh poo. I'm gonna get can I fight in my pajamas? Oh no, that's terrible. Oh poo. I'll just fight naked? I'm not efficient with the boots either. Okay, now I can fight. I mean, I can give them to Shadowheart now, though. Undead creatures. The problem is there's quite a lot of undead creatures everywhere. I imagine these are all undead. Yeah, undead. So every time they do damage to her, they'll get even more in return.
Ready.
So my AC is what now? As I'm like wearing a thong. AC's 15. Still better than Gale. I mean, that's not exactly amazing. Right, so can I command? It is a wisdom save. Can't target undead, fair. So let's get armor of Agathis on myself. I've only got 2 3rd level spells. I gained 15 temporary hit points. This is an action, but I think considering it's probably a strong move. And then I'll Hex Strength on Big Daddy. Not the strongest of turns, but turns out I have messed up. It's going to be fine. Right, Shadowheart is going to do... Oh, I need to look at weaknesses. No weaknesses, just resistance. Immune to control undead. Fair. Let's go. Spirit Guardians. Radiant damage. Highest level. And now I can fly. Go there. So then we go on him, for example, when he's numb. Go on here, he's got Rehabilitation, which gives him a -1 penalty to Strength, Dex, Constitution saving throws, which is nice. So we start to get them on, and he should start to feel the pain. And then Mithara. Guess just run in. Only 55% chance to hit. Could try and frighten. It's only 44. Normal attack is only 55. To be fair, I take off my... Oh, I thought she had great. That's a terrible hit. Am I going to need to worry about getting Bless on her? I could do Divine... No, Divine Smite activates after I hit, so I don't need to click it here. Okay, go on then, go.
Mercy.
Let's see what you can do. Do I have to click this beforehand now? It used to come up as a reaction. Oh, I don't think I've ticked the buttons. Haven't ticked the buttons, so I didn't get the option. That's my bad. That's fine. It's fine, we live, we learn.
Can't even catch my breath.
Then my Warlock is going to go stand here just naked in the middle of the room. It's absolutely fine. Everything's under control. Why do you ask?
Fast.
Opportunity of attack. Missed. Opportunity of attack. Immune. Please don't hurt me. Okay, she saved her constitution, which is the main part. He is blocked in there.
A little help, please.
I have no idea why she got back up then. But she died and got back up. Why? She was downed, Mithara was healed, Shadowheart was healed. Okay, this is not good.
Got to keep fighting.
Try and turn undead. Can I do anything to like...
Where do
I need to help Mithara get some extra... Get advantage... no, go to Mithara.
Command.
Go here, go gain advantage on attacks against enemy. Cast it on yourself. Now I've got advantage against you. And if I hit this time, then it should proc the smite. Level 2 smite. 17 damage. There we go, level 2. There we go, we're doing some damage now. And then I'll gain this, so Aura of Protection, so you and nearby allies gain +2 to saving throws. Get that up. Aura of Protection. Shadowheart on her turn. Cannot get away. So think what I can do. Turn Undead is a good one. absolute like convinced it's going to be able to. I need to basically have anything that can blind him or anything like
Nothing
that. Does my
important is
dark
ever
urge have
easy.
anything? I could try and frighten on a wisdom save. My wisdom isn't the best. Tasha's hideous laughter. Only a 40% chance. I've currently got Hex up. What is Eldritch Blast chance to hit? Target's too far. So, I think Astarion needs to free my Warlock. So let's turn on Sharpshooter. Sneak attack. I was hoping he'd do a little bit more damage there. How much health has he got left? 5, jeez. Potentially could kill here. But then he gets back up. Does he still have...
Blood comes easy these days.
No, I can move away now. He doesn't have his reaction. Okay. So what can I do here to help? Could potentially command to flee. Can't target undead. Okay, can't do that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right, Shadowheart needs to heal. I know every part of my brain is like Spirit Guardians, Spirit Guardians. Wait, it's probably too big for my Eldritch Blast to do anything here, right? I think I probably still whack the Eldritch Blast on here. It's like Shadowheart's health is in an interesting position. Maybe that's the best way to say it.
Let's end this.
Maybe we do Spirit Guardians and she just has a big swig of a drink. Because either way, she's not going to be able to heal herself like crazy amount. There's no other way to like debuff him. So go Spirit Guardians, level 3. Does give him -1 to attack, so I mean it's something. Fly. Fly to a nearby spot without receiving opportunity of attacks. That is actually... No, it says doesn't provide opportunity of attacks. I want to read this here. Fly to a nearby spot without receiving opportunity of attacks. So here it says it's provoking. Perfect. Come over here, kill him, nice. And then just stand here. Okay, that's a good time.
Ready for battle.
Okay.
They're dying for me. All of them.
I need to make sure my paladin is not going to go down, because otherwise that will be my next issue. So I'm going to do Healing Word at level 3 on Mifara. Which didn't show up, but it healed 14, so absolutely perfect. And I still have Eldritch Blast. Probably just do the damage here, right? I will grip. Okay, 25. It's not amazing, but it's something. And then I will play the old-time battles. Please does. Okay, 20 damage.
Another drink might knock him out.
20 isn't the worst in the world. Do not react. Oh, I forget she's got Illithids, hasn't she? Use your charm. Right, we're looking good now. We're looking good. How much health has he got left? 227. Yeah, we're looking good.
My victims await.
So we still have the Vow. So she has advantage on attack still, which is obviously golden. Need to try and debuff as much as we can, though.
Another fight. Let's go.
I've got a lot of debuffing stuff. I want to get a helmet in a bit so then I can like hold stuff a little bit more. Right, so I suppose we go Astarion. See, this is the problem. Astarion would normally do all the damage here. Actually, you know what we do?
For combat.
Oh no, we have to pick. So we could do Brand the Weak. We probably do Brand the Weak. So I'm going to go Brand the Weak. So I do... Mifara does slashing. So make you vulnerable to slashing. 3 turns, which is what Mifara does.
Let's finish this.
Really want to bless. Just want to help Mifara as much as possible. Which I don't think there's going to be a successful way to do that. So I go play a melody. 1d4 bonus to attack rolls. I want to do Shriek. So all enemies within 6 meters of range have 1d4 penalty to Charisma, Wisdom, Intelligence, and they get an extra d4 thunder damage. Yeah, I'll do that. So then at least everyone can do more damage to it. There we go. And then I will Bardic Inspiration Mifara. It's probably the best way to do this. And then I will play a song as I decide everything else. Right, lovely.
Need to stay focused.
Ah, it clicked me off. That's annoying. I like the music. Right, Astarion then is useless against him, so is going to have to do damage to basically everything else. So let's do Hunter's Mark. Let's do it here. Let's make sure we kill. So much damage, that is actually amazing. Right, there we go. Barman down. Right on Astarion. Probably shouldn't standing a line like that, just making sure we're open to
Your command.
attack Mifara. It's an 80% chance of hitting. Let's do this. Blind Smite. How much was that? She got 20 damage back in her face. Slashing was 0. Immune to slashing. You should be vulnerable to slashing. Maybe it doesn't do anything if you're... For 3 turns remaining. Sort of need to get out of his face, in all honesty. It's gonna hurt.
Time to push my luck again.
Unleash.
Well, she might go down. Right, I'm gonna have to Healing Word her at level 3.
Take 2.
That was 9, not exactly good enough. So remind me what his effect is currently at the moment. Fire damage, letting him use Fury, which does what? Vomit fire. Okay. He's got 200 health left. Really need to help Mifara just to make sure she doesn't go down. I would do Warding Bond, but Shadowheart's in an equally bad situation. Could throw a potion, it just doesn't seem very sexy of an option. But if that's all we've got, right, let's make sure she's got some big girl potions. Yeah, we've got a superior one there we can throw. So throw that. Mifara's feet. 29, that's a little bit more like this.
On the move.
Problem is I don't want him to hit me. He's not getting affected by it at the minute though, is he? I just want to, like, tap him. I've just tapped him, and then I run away like a coward. Perfect.
Yes.
It's the coward's way. Right, smite. There we go. That's a lot of her stuff done, but she's still got the level 1s left, so it's not too bad. Warlock is done. His turn. Oh, that's...
Down. Time to hit him with all I've got.
Oh, why has he gone down? Is he knackered? He's having a little rest. Let's have a look. Yeah, now the slashing vulnerable. Okay. I misunderstood the boss. This is all my fault. Right, Hunter's Mark. Let's lay the smack down. Bang! Big damage. Okay, I was just about to say, I hope Sharpshooter's on. Okay, it wasn't the sexiest, but actually we did get it done. Oh, his stomach even opens. It's so
Nothing will
grotesque.
stand in my way.
Eldritch Blast.
A fine day for murder.
Nice.
Go for the throat.
What's the plan? Heading there.
Just go over, touch him. Gonna scorch him ray. We are gonna have to long rest anyway. So I might as well unload a little bit. Oh, and then I can fly. So strong. And because you missed, you get more damage done to you. It's just like absolutely brutal. And then if you go down...
Pity we had to kill him. He seemed more lonely than cruel.
Did he? Any chance you got any armor? Any chance you got any armor? Because this is embarrassing. No. Any armor, anyone?
Breathe deep and move.
No. I'm sort of embarrassing myself just walking around. Lighted actor.
What's in here?
Don't know where they were going. Is that it? No loot? No loot! A rat bat?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Is it a bat for killing rats? Maybe? Oh,
That's curious.
ledger. What is it? The rat bat. Attack rolls against beasts have advantage. Handy little weapon. I don't think anyone will excuse me for quickly going back to the camp to getting dressed. I mean, some people might actually not like me doing it. Some people are like, no. Problem is, I don't think because I haven't really prepared for this. So, can she only wear light armor? Hide behind your shield. Hide behind your shield. Yeah, light armor. Still proficient with shields though. Only light armor. What armor does Shadowheart have on? Oak Father's Embrace. I've got the wrong armor on Shadowheart. I thought I did. I kept looking at it. So the minute she's got undead creatures that hit the wearer receive 1d6 radiant damage, she should have on, when the wearer deals radiant damage, they cause radiant shockwave. Inflict radiating orb, which is another condition, which then stacks with everything that she's doing. So yeah, she should be in that. That's my bad. I kept looking at that thinking it looked wrong. So I can only have a light armor. So the armor that I literally just took off is medium. Can I like search? I wish I could search by specifically like what I'm looking for. Okay, this is everything equipped in here, which doesn't help. I don't think we have any light armor. When you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, you gain 4 temporary hit points. I mean, at this point, it's better than nothing. And some boots. Can't be unwebbed. I don't think I'm gonna have anything. I'm trying to think what's coming up next, if anything's gonna like trip me up, but I don't think it is. Is there anything that's not medium? So could do that. Yeah, because then, like, Shadowheart's going to be amazing with that now. Such an idiot for not putting it on sooner. And then, like, Mithara is giving Radiant Orms out as well. Remind me what Radiant Orm does. Yeah, it's just giving permanent, like, -1s. I wonder if I need them gloves, though. Because my only thought is, like, Shadowheart covers that, but I suppose if she ever goes off at rogue from that. When you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, they also regain 1 to 6 hit points. Problem is, I want a headpiece in a minute. Like the Husk Devil Gloves means she does more damage. Does I'll leave it for the time being. Right, I need some light boots. Boots of speed might be what we go with here. It's not sexy. Just checking no one else had some boots. Yeah. Don't have any good light boots. I haven't really been sitting on them. At least she's got boots on now and she's at least properly dressed. Like, I think that's a good thing. Damn, she is just not good. Right, all that's reshuffled. There we go. And Shadowheart's even stronger than she is before because I actually have the right thing on her. I don't know why I thought that was the move. I don't know why I thought that was the move. That was silly. Center camp. Missing a ring off my Warlock, but that's fine. Yeah, I prefer the Daredevil gloves. I think the Daredevil gloves are cool. And this armor's really good, but no one to wear it, so. Okay. 16 AC I go down to. It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. No worries. I don't know if I like the green. So ungrouped when I went into camp. Oh no, Mithara's just down here. Does she not share a camp anymore? Hey.
You wish to consult me?
Little chat. Is Ketheric truly invincible?
I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began, he led his troops from the front and cut through the enemy like a scythe through stalks. Blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked.
How is that possible?
I have lived long enough to know that few things are impossible in this world. Ketheric's power is a rare thing, though. I have never seen its like. The necromancer Balthazar is Ketheric's chief advisor. One who has mastery over the dead may well be able to help the living cheated. We should ransack his chambers and see what secrets he keeps for the great general.
Fair. Do you remember all that you did in the Absolute's name?
I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded.
I've lost control before I hate it.
You have my sympathy. The tadpole. The Absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice. Even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The Absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable.
I need to talk to you about a private matter?
Then speak.
You have gaps in your memory, so do I. Do you think the tadpole is the cause?
Not directly. My memories were not removed.
Oh.
They were obscured by the Absolute's voice, by its presence. The tadpole is a conduit for that voice, not its origin. And while the prism protects us, the Absolute cannot reach us. As for the tadpoles themselves, for the moment I do not believe they are malevolent. They are incubating within our brain matter, not feeding on it.
I yearn to kill. I only feel like myself when I'm killing.
Is there a reason you chose me as your confidant in this matter?
I trust you.
As you should. But I am not sure that I can trust you.
Ah, what?
There are those within Menza Baranzan that we call Kalith Karthan. Those driven by blood. They are the mad, lost to all reason, and subservient to nobody. Even Lolth, malicious and brutal as she is, cannot abide them. They kill, and cannot say why. So they are destroyed for the greater good. When you speak to me of yearning and urges to kill, I fear you are like them. Controlled by a bloodlust that you do not comprehend.
You misunderstand. I enjoy killing, but I can control myself.
Killing is necessary. It is good that you can take pleasure in it. Just be sure that your urges do not lead you astray. We have enemies enough for you to sate your lusts on. We do not need to make more, because you indulge your every murderous whim.
I like Mifara's voice actor at every chance I've got to chat. Like, it's such a cool character. I'm so glad we were able to rescue her to like enjoy her.
Let's see.
Let's rest. Let's get everything back. Why does someone want to talk? Bunch of heroes up here. Would bring her in the group, but got no one to like dump.
I suppose this place is no worse for wear than my last lodgings. Though I cannot say the same for myself, I fear. The battle, the escape after. I might need to lick my wounds a while before I can be of use to you.
Do you want to talk about what happened at last light?
The time for words will come when we lay my harpers to their final rest. I owe them that. But first, I owe them justice. Moonrise must fall.
Fair. So what now?
You know your task. Cleric Thorm clawed his way free of death. Find out how, so we can send him back.
Okay. Can't believe no one wants to talk to me. I'm the camp leader. I'm the leader, follow me.
I should speak up.
You wish to consult me?
You're a paladin. What's the nature of your oath?
I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
Sounds good. It is a noble purpose.
It is not noble, it is necessary. If we do not destroy the cultists, they will destroy everything. We are all that stands between this world and annihilation.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts on about our opinions. Yeah.
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in
Yeah, I want to hear what you have to say about everyone. What do you think of Shadowheart?
She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous.
What do you have against Shah?
The Night Singer has some admirable qualities. Far more than her insipid sister. But her followers are repressed. Take the child Shadowheart. She does not even know who she is, but still manages to pity herself.
Or Shadowheart?
The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent.
True.
They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all.
It's pretty brutal. Right, let's go. Let's go get some magical items. I really want that headpiece. I'm a little bit nervous of having respect my Warlock, I'm not going to lie. Like, I think it'll work out in the long term. I think the problem is until we get, like, the Bard's College of Swords thing, we're going to be a little bit lackluster. I think Mifara, the Paladin, is just going to be amazing, though, for the rest.
There comes a time when every precious young master must triumph over scrutiny. Had you excelled instead of resisted, you would have received a disgusting prize already. But it's not too late yet. Your perfect instincts force your knife arm. You know that well from the Bard. You will do something divinely unspeakable on this eve.
What?
Your betters are no fans of the company you've been keeping. An example must be set.
What are we doing here?
She came all the way to this world just to die.
No, surely not.
You could do so much better, milady.
Get away from her.
I won't lay so much as a talon on her. I wouldn't rob you of that delight. Your clever mind is penning tragedy as we speak. Your repressed urge yearns to kill. And kill you will. Tonight, the moment you close your eyes, your favorite person will be brutalized.
Really? I love that you've judged my fictions wrongly. I'm much closer to house. Sorry, Halson. I'm tempted, actually. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm much closer to Halson. Oh, Halson is my man. Like, he's my 21. Jeez. Oh, two's not good. Two's not good. Two's not good. Roll again. Brutalized doesn't mean dead, I suppose. But yeah, me and Halson, oh, we're so close. We're so close. He's not even in the camp at the minute.
Then it should be a trifling matter to kill this one.
Oh.
She is only using you. Don't you know that?
Have you been watching us while we're together?
It is my duty to ensure you are making the right decisions, Master. Your inheritance of your estate depends on you maintaining a healthy stream of kids. You could kill this one deliberately. I'm sure it would be considered beneficial goodwill. The tithe could still be yours.
There's no chance in hell I'm gonna kill my companion.
I do not doubt you will act with a decorum befitting one of your rank. Good night, sweet lady.
Geez, surely not.
Your companion rests blissfully, without a fear in the world.
Why would I wake her, though? Leave and go back to sleep? I love kill her as an option, jeez. Leave her and go to sleep. Why would I wake her?
Surely it is preposterous. Anything else would happen
Oh,
tonight.
God.
You return to your bedroll and sleep
Oh,
like
no.
the dead. Regrettably, the corpse before you is not your only company on this dark night. Footsteps approach. Not your butler, come to celebrate this splendid deed. But the others, woken by your happy laughter, or the sound of knife
Oh, no.
on bone.
You've spilled blood in our camp before. This will be the
Oh,
last
surely not.
time.
Oh my god. It was self-defense, I swear. That absolutely had taken their mind. Oh! They're all going to attack me, aren't they? Cast friends. Oh no. As if I could... What could I do? This game. I hate 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 this game. Oh no.
I don't know if you're a fool or a lunatic, but you are dangerous. It's time we put you
Oh
down.
no. Oh no. I think that's my honor mode done. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's one way to end it. Bye.